what does Gavin Spitzner believe the wealth management industry is going to look like in 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years?
Wow. It's not going to be one thing.
No, yeah.
There's room for lots of different.
But let's pick up on
approaches.
where you were going though, with the not just relying on technology to make it faster or easier for me as the advisor, but actually the technology being smart. Right. I'm not gonna. I mean, I hate using the word artificial intelligence because I think it gets batted around like a ping pong ball. And
I look at AI as, I mean, there are some true artificial intelligence capabilities out there, but for the most part, when I think about this business, I think about it as augmented intelligence, not artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's an area that there's some really cool things available now and coming down the pike that, back to time, it's not magic, but it's taking the time to program your tech stack, your data in ways that make surface insights to you and to your clients more effectively, where you're using machine learning, you're using natural language processing, capabilities like that, infused into CRM to surface those insights, where it's helping you anticipate things. I mean, I think that as a client, that's what you want more than anything. It's like, you should know people like me, not exactly, but generally, and the types of things that we will or should be dealing with coming up before they become a problem. That's what I want.
Yeah, like Google Maps telling me while I'm driving that I shouldn't take this route because traffic. And they know that because there's 1,000 or 10,000 or how many people that are plugged into their system that are sitting stuck on a highway somewhere. Yeah. And their system goes, oh, there's a traffic backup, and reroute.
Right. And it could be, this gets a little big brotherish, but just to give you a sense of the possibilities through data that you might get through a client portal, and the fact that the client, you've built the trust, they want you to have access to everything in their financial life, investing, spending, all that. You can pick up some things. I mean, one of the classic examples is you see somebody buying a crib, something, getting ready for having a child. Okay.
You can
have we had the right conversations
around
those things, or they're searching for, maybe you've got some good content about retirement planning on your site, and they start to engage with that. Okay, now, even if we don't have a planned meeting for 3 months, I want to get to them right now, say, what's going on, Ron? What are you thinking about? Let's talk about what the possibilities are. I mean, that we could spend a whole session just on that retirement transition. We've got more people than ever voluntarily or involuntarily retiring early. I just saw a stat, I think it was 40% of people want to retire before they're 65. The numbers of people that are retiring even earlier are off the charts. So there's so much to be done there, and help people anticipate that, think it through, and do things that they might not even have thought possible. Because on the flip side, the best savers and investors that are in the best possible shape are often the ones that don't know how to downshift. And they can't spend, and they can't, even if financially they could maybe not retire, but stop full-time work and start to do some different things earlier. They don't know how. For me, that's, and I've taken this completely off track, but
yeah, good.
This is an advisor that can help let's say a couple or an individual think about those things, really in a deep way. You've done an amazing job saving. You've got possibilities now. And maybe when you're 63, you want to downshift, keep your hand in something, and actually do more work when you turn 70, part-time work. But you can afford to go to cooking school,
and do those things.
Right. When you're active, because I mean, we've got all the stats that show, you mentioned Weekly Reader. I just had a thing about spending patterns, and what shows most people just take the RMD, and it's not aligned to really spending patterns over time. And it's just such a, I mean, it's a tragedy. I've seen this personally. We all have examples of people, parents, aunts, uncles, friends, that they don't know, and they, if somebody was guiding them, they might have said, you know what, I can do something different. I can afford to do it.